Hey mathematicians, let's do your homework. Okay, so our first problem is about Diego. Diego spent $3.95 on some notebooks for school. If he bought 5 notebooks, what was the cost of each notebook? So to find the cost of each or every one notebook, that means we're finding the unit rate, which means we're going to divide our dependent variable, the cost, divided by our independent variable, how many notebooks we chose to buy. I do not have any decimals in my divisor, so I'm good to go. I'm just going to start with how many 5s go into 3? None. I'm going to take that decimal, no sliding required because 5 is already a whole number. Raise it to the roof right there. How many 5s are in 39? Quite a few of them. 7 5s makes 35. 8 5s is too big, that makes 40. So we have a remainder of 4. Bring down your 5. How many 5s are in 45? 9 of them. No more remainder. So our answer is, and you do not need to write it in here, each notebook, I am looking for complete sentences, each notebook costs 79 cents. Ta-da! Next one. Oronel is trying to decide where to get her hair and makeup done for her best friend's wedding. The stylists charge by the minute. Oof. Which stylist has the best unit rate? Show your work and explain how you know. So let's see. I have 30 minutes for $100. I have 60 minutes for $195, 45 for $160, 75 for $250. Okay, we need to find the cost per minute. Cost is the word I said first. Per for every is a division. Minute, 30. 30 goes into 10, into 1, 0 times. 30 goes into 10, 0 times. 30 goes into 100, 3 times. That's 90. Add a decimal. Add a 0. 30 goes into 100. Wait a minute, this is looking familiar. This is going to be 3.3 repeating. So stylist Jason charges $3.33, really, since we're talking money, every minute. Ashley is another one. So you can see these actually do require a bit of scratch work. $160 in 45 minutes. 45 goes into 1, 0 times. 45 goes into 16, 0 times. 45 goes into 160. Yeah, but you might have to come off to the side and be like, 45 plus 45 is 90, plus another 45 is 135, plus another 45 is 180. Okay, 160 doesn't work. That's 3 times. So I can already see 3 versus 3 here, but 160 minus 135 will give me a remainder of 25. Add a decimal. Add a 0, bring it down. 45 goes into 250. I don't know. We're going to have to add another 45 to this 180. That's going to give you 225. Another 45 gives you 270. Yeah, 70. So too big. We're going for the 225. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Eep. All right, already, even if I'm not done, because this will have a remainder, I can see that 3.5. Oops, I got interrupted. All right, where are we? Oh yeah, this one I'm not done with, and you can see I'm very much running out of room, but I already know that this is not my answer, because when I come to write it over here, I'm looking for the best unit rate. That means like the cheapest deal, because I don't want to spend extra on getting my hair and makeup done. And this is a 5 versus this 3. So I don't care what number this is. This one is more expensive. Ashley is more expensive than Jason. We got 2 more. So you got to divide these 2. Do not divide them on a calculator. It's so obvious if you just have a number written down and no scratch work. I don't believe you did that in your head. Show me the work. Compare these answers and choose the one stylist who's the best deal. And your sentence to explain how you know will be something along the lines of, the best deal is this person's name because they were the cheapest. They cost the least amount per minute. All right, next problem. Jesse's trying to figure out which store has the most affordable chicken for his family. Which store should he choose? We got HEC, Target, Bosco, and Tam's Club. Okay, so each of them has, oh look, HEC, already 1 pound of chicken. That's pretty easy. That's already a unit rate. We don't need to do any work there. For Target, we need to divide cost per pound. For Bosco, we need to divide cost per pound. And for Tam's Club, you need to divide cost per pound. When you get all these answers, and you compare it to HEC, because what you're really doing per pound is you're finding, like, what's the number for 1 pound, 1 pound, 1 pound. Then you're going to compare all 4 of these. And again, the best deal, the most affordable, is the one that's the smallest price. Not the smallest price here, because yeah, $2.99 is the smallest price, but you're also getting the smallest amount of chicken. But the smallest price per pound for every 1 pound. So you got to compare all your answers / compare it to the answer of 1 pound is $2.99 at HEC. Again, your explanation is I choose this one because it is the least amount of money. It's the most affordable. On the back, again, you don't need to do these. Anthony spent $2.75 on a pack of 25 pencils. What is the cost per pencil? Cost per pencil. Cost per pencil. That's how you set it up. No need to slide. There's 25 is a whole number, so raise this decimal to the roof. Start dividing. I'm looking for a complete sentence that says the cost is blah, blah, blah for every 1 pencil. Ashley's trying to choose a personal trainer. Ooh, personal trainer is somebody who like helps you work out, and they're like, no, do more push-ups. And they design like what the lesson is that you're doing at the gym so that you don't just go and be like, oh, I'll just walk on the treadmill and then I'll go home, which is kind of what I do. Okay, so Ashley's taking her gym seriously. She's getting a personal trainer. She took a free class with 4 different trainers, smart, testing out who she likes. And she's recorded this data. Oh, it says show your work and explain how you know, but it doesn't actually ask you the question. Again, the question is, who should she hire? Not based on personality, which in real life is something you would actually consider, but who is the best person who made you burn the most calories while you were working out? So we're going to compare calories burned to minutes spent. So our goal is to burn the most calories in a minute, in 1 minute, which means that you need to find the unit rate of each of these. 60 divided by 30, 100 divided by 60, 80 divided by 45, 120 divided by 9, D. And then you're going to figure out who's the best trainer. Unlike the cost ones, the best trainer here is going to be the person who caused you to burn the most calories. So we're looking for calories per minute, which means calories are the numbers going inside, minutes are the numbers going outside. 30 goes into 60, 0 times, 60, 2 times. So Sydney causes you to burn 2 calories per minute. Can anybody else, Ivana, Mia, or Daquan, cause you to burn more calories? Your sentence is going to be, I chose to hire this person because they made me burn the biggest number of calories per minute. I think this is the last one. Let's see. Yep, last one. David spent 15 minutes on a pizza cut into 8 slices. That seems important. We'll underline that. What is the cost per slice? Cost per slice. Cost per slice. 8 goes into 1, 0 times. 8 goes into 15. Ooh, only 1 time because 2 8s is 16. That's too big. Add a decimal, raise it to the roof. Add a 0, bring it down. 8 goes into 70. 8 times 10 is obviously not going to work. because that's 80 and that's a double digit number. But let's back it down to 8 times 9. That's 72, too big. 8 times 8, 64. 8 goes into 60 7 times. It's 56. 8 goes into 40 5 times. And that leaves you with a remainder of 0. But we're talking cost. And we can't have 3 numbers after our decimal point in cost. So this is usually where we'd cut it off. And what we need to decide here is, should I say that the answer is $1.87? Or does this number that I would have cut off, is it big enough for me to round up to the next penny? So the usual rule is 0 through 4. Nope, keep it the same. 5 through 9, round up. So we are actually going to round up our answer to be $1.88 for every 1 slice of pizza. And that's it. All right, make sure that you showed all your work, because watching me do the division and not doing it yourself, not showing your work. And all the problems that I skipped where I did not show you the work, you need to have the work. And if you do it on an extra piece of paper, that's fine, but you need to bring that piece of paper with you to turn in. See you tomorrow.